Do you struggle to keep women interested in you? Do your relationships start off great, but then fizzle out? Want to know how to keep a woman attracted to you? I have some good news for you. If you're worried that there's something wrong with you, stop. There's nothing wrong with you. You've just been taught the wrong things about women and dating. Trust me, it's true. Let me explain. Do you believe any of the following facts about dating? That you must treat women like queens? Or the saying, happy wife, happy life? Or that the key to a successful relationship is open, honest communication? If you believe in even one of these sayings, then you're in trouble. We've probably found the reason you're not as successful with women as you'd like to be. But don't worry, we'll fix that in today's video. First, clear your mind of everything you think you know about women and dating. Second, get ready as I teach you a technique called entice repel. This will be your new secret weapon to keep women attracted to you. Before we dive in, take a moment and check the link in the description to get my free attraction playbook. After that, I'll show you how to use the entice repel technique. Women will instantly feel more attracted to you because of it. Done? Great. Let's get started. Have you ever tried working out to build muscle? If so, you're familiar with the phrase, no pain, no gain. If you work out just for fun and don't push yourself until you feel pain, your muscles will grow somewhat. But if you work out until you feel that lasting pain, your muscles will grow much faster. Well, guess what? Entice repel works on the same principle. It involves rapidly pulling her in by saying and doing what she wants, and then pushing her away by saying and doing what she doesn't want. Or you could do it the other way around. Push her away first, then pull her back in. The result? She feels much more attracted to you. Let me give a few examples of the entice repel technique in action. Let's say you're chatting with a woman you just met. She tells you she's an accountant. Instead of saying, wow, that's cool. I find accountants really interesting. Which is boring, try this. Wow, interesting. You know, I always thought accountants were boring, but you're not boring. Much. See the enticing and repelling going on? The entice repel technique is meant to confuse, excite, stress out, and satisfy a woman all at the same time. It's powerful because you're putting her on an emotional roller coaster, and it's addictive. Now, you might wonder, wouldn't I turn her off if I go too far? Here are 3 things to consider. 1. You won't turn her off if you balance enticing and repelling. 2. If you do turn her off, she's probably too sensitive, and you wouldn't want to date her anyway. 3. If you don't use entice repel and just try to make her like you, you'll keep getting the same results you've been getting. My advice? Learn to use the entice repel technique whenever you can. It's the fastest, easiest way to get women attracted to you. But here's the challenge. While entice repel is powerful, it's unsustainable long-term, it's exhausting. That's why you need a second technique to keep her attracted once she already is. This technique is called emotional seduction. Think of seduction as the ultimate entice repel. It involves not just pushing her away and pulling her in, but inflicting emotional pain balanced by emotional pleasure. Here's an example. If you get into an argument on your 3rd date, most guys give in. Instead, argue back, stand your ground. And if she's being unreasonable, tell her. Either she calms down and apologizes, or you leave for good. Either way, you win. Most often, she'll stop trying to outdo you and submit. Then you reward her with emotional pleasure. This emotional roller coaster triggers an addiction mechanism in her brain, making her fall even more in love with you. That's how seduction works. Here are other ways to use seduction. Take her on a road trip and get lost on purpose, only to bring her safely back home. Tell her stories about your happy childhood that turned sad. Plan a grand vacation, then cancel it at the last moment and make up for it later. What I'm telling you is only a small part of what seduction is about. For the full disclosure, check out my seduction package. Link in the video description.